I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I'm down for just a chill Saturday stream, and I'm gonna start it nice and early, too. There we go. Hello, and Facebook is working. Facebook gave me a hard time before because they said I was naked on Thursday, even though I wasn't naked. Oh, thank you. Oh, I forgot to put up the special. There we go. There we go, the Sudden Song special. Yeah, it was so stupid. And they won't even get back in touch with me about it yet. Alright, we're starting with some Elton Johnny. I believe his name... There's a comedy routine out there of Rowan Atkinson as like a bad faith interviewer giving Elton John a hard time about going by Elton John instead of John Elton, and it's incredibly funny. Even though there's a glitch at the end. feels so real, lying there with no one near, only you, and you can hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Ouch. Count the headlights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, pirate smile, you merry music man, ballerina. You must have seen her, morning Jessie, dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my hand. But oh, how it feels so real, lying there with no one near, only you, and you can hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. That was nice. Good start to the day. It's a lazy shirt, it's called. Sunday morning, the sunshine felt like rain. Week before
oh, they all seem the same. With the help of God and true friends, I come to realize that I still had two strong legs and even wings to fly. And oh, I ain't wasting time no more. Time goes by like hurricanes. That's the thing. Oh Lord, Miss Sally, why are you crying? Been around here 3 long days, looking like you're dying. Just step yourself outside, look up at them stars above. Come on downtown now, baby, let's find somebody to love. 'Cause now I ain't wasting time no more. Time goes by like pouring rain and much faster things. Well, you don't need nobody to tell you why you can let one precious day slip by. Gonna look inside yourself, and if you don't see what you want, well, maybe sometimes then you don't. You'll leave your mind alone and just get out. Time again, when many years are gone, when all the war freaks die off, leaving us all alone, we'll raise our children in the peaceful way we can. It's up to you and me, brother, to try again. 'Cause here's now, we ain't wasting time no more. Time goes by like hurricanes running after subway trains. Don't forget the pouring rain, 'cause here's now, we ain't wasting time no more. Time goes by like hurricanes running after subway trains. Don't forget the pouring rain. I'll tell you what, if people donate, I'll change my shirt.
There, how's that for engagement?
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. I feel like this is a beginning. Though I've loved you for a million years, and if I thought our love was an end, well, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely, because you came to my rescue. And now I know this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you? Oh, 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 oh. You
shoot, I missed a dono. Did I seriously just miss a donation? Because I just heard a phone alert. Please, is it a 180? Do I need to change mid-song? Let's keep the song going. Okay. I'm gonna finish the song then. Sorry.
I feel like this is a beginning.
Wanted to make sure it wasn't a 180.
Oh, I've loved you for a million years. And if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. And now I will go and change my shirt.
Where's the flower going now? That's the important question. Where does the flower go? There we go. Well, thank you so much for that, Dono. I hope this shirt is more satisfactory. Let's see. What's next? Oh, next is one by Ariel Arbisser. Wonderful, wonderful musician. I'm always going to say y'all should check her out. Ariel Arbisser. Oh, hey, Trash, I just saw you. Hey, sorry, I'm not doing great with the chat today.
Walking in the city, we got to my we said goodnight. Never felt this intimacy, and I'm to call you later, baby. Whoa. Oh, the day we crashed, you found every reason to release me. But I've learned I'm not alone. Without a destination, I still have the ones who love me back. Ones who love me back in my survival, keep me from your spiral. As I recall the world you gave me, I trusted in it too much lately. Unlucky me. Oh, now you're in the past. You found every reason to release me. But I've learned I'm not alone. Without a destination, I still have living in the city. Gonna be just fine. I'm gonna thrive. Walking with the ones who believe in me, doing myself with them only. Oh, at long, long last, I'm glad you asked. Ariel, if you got a request, throw it in. Great to see you. And Jesse, for me, the most fun song to play on piano is the song 10-Foot Cock and a Few Hundred Virgins by Tim Minchin. That's the one I have the most fun with by far when I play it, so I'm happy to play that. I think the funny piano song by Jesse was the first request of the day. And that was, and everybody, in case you missed it on the video, it's not in the Twitch chat, but Ariel, the artist herself, has graced us with her presence on Facebook, which is awesome. Because she and I have not chatted in far too long. All right. 10-Foot Cock and a Few Hundred Virgins, then Lynch the Landlord. Let me write down. Cut off the LE and you've got it right, but I also think they right now, because of my setup, they can't see the Twitch chat on Facebook, but Ariel, people on Twitch say hello, and they like your song. Alright, we were on a Tim Minchin piece, I believe. You're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a ride on a UFO. And when the Lord comes down with his big old chariot of salvation, you're gonna be the first to go. Whoa. And so if God was there from the very beginning, then he invented men and women, but he also invented wanking, then said that it was sinning. So if I'm feeling randy, I'm not allowed to do the handy, but having sex with my family, hey, that's just frockin' great. I mean, it's all there in Ezekiel 8. And before they open up the big pearly gate, God says that it's a sin to take it up the date, even if it's great, even with your cowboy mate. So you're gonna live in paradise, 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a shot at eternity. And when the Lord comes down and I haven't done my penance, he's gonna disembowel me. Whoa. And so you've covered the bodies of your women. Everyone is grinning because black is oh so slim, and though it ain't great for swimming, but it gives you an erection with the increased sexual tension. What with UV protection, that is second to none. You'll find it all in the Quran, right next to the part that justifies guns and says that it's a sin to take it up the bum, even if it's fun, even with permission from your mum. So you're gonna live in paradise with 10-foot cock and a few virgins. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a shot at eternity. And when the Lord comes down and he hears what I've been singing, he's gonna disembowel me. Whoa. And so you say that if stumbled on the watch, I'd assume it had a watchmaker, that a muffin presupposes a baker, so I must assume sooner or later that this proves there's a creator. So if I put my foot in a stinker, I assume the existence of a sphincter, so you don't need to be a great thinker to conclude that God's a bum, which negates the words of Genesis 1, which which had made him out to be oh so much fun, until Adam succumbs to the temptation. Then they send the only son to get nailed under the gun, or the Middle Eastern equivalent would suggest that God's omniscience does not abide by his ambivalence, which indicates that he's impotent. And if God can't get a boner, I guess that explains the plethora of huge erections in his honor. What we all know is Steeple's just a huge subconscious compensatory manifestation of a huge stiff penis. Yet he tells you that it's heinous to stick that penis up your anus, even if you're famous, even if you're good at tennis. So you can live in paradise with a God of your virgin, so you're gonna sacrifice your life for a shot at eternity. And when the Lord comes down with his big, stiff, slippery rod of judgment, oh, I'm gonna be the first to go. He's gonna send me down below. He's gonna whip me like a hoe. You really think so? I'm gonna be the first to go.
Well, yeah, thanks, Kaz. I've been seeing it on Facebook, but I can always take this video down if you want. All right. All right, I believe we've got a request next from the Inimitable Kales. All right. Yeah, it's a good one. It's Tim Minchin. It's some really solid Minchin for sure. All right. Now, because it's Saloon Saturday, I'm gonna have to do the chill version of this one.
The landlords come to visit. They're blasting disco down below. Says I'm doubling up the rent cause the building's condemned. You're gonna help me buy City Hall. But we can't, hey JC, you know we can. But we can, you know we can. Let's lynch the landlord man. I tell them turn on the water. Tell them turn on the heat. They tell me all you ever do is complain, and then they search the place when I'm not here. But we can, oh you know we can. We can, you know we can. Let's hit your landlord, let's hit the landlord man. Rats chewing up the kitchen, roaches up to my knees. Turn the oven on, it smells like Dakar, till the rain pours through the ceiling. But we can, you know we can. Yeah, we can, you know we can. Let's hit your landlord, let's hit your landlord, let's hit your landlord. Change the landlord man.
Next, we got a Creedence Clearwater revival request from Juan Carlos. Oh shoot, don't you dare break zipper. I need this crummy bag. Alright. Did I seriously not bring a pick again? I'm always doing that now. This is why you always keep picks in the change purse part of your wallet, y'all. Oh, thanks, Ariel. Sorry, the guitar hasn't been restrung yet, so for today it's ukulele. Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy. Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch. Desperation sets in, pretty tune I'm singing. Do, 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 looking at my back door. There's a giant doing cartwheels, a statue wearing high heels. Look at all those happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Dinosaur Victrola, listening to Buck Owens. Do, 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 looking at my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Oh, do, 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 wondrous apparition provided by magician. Do, 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 looking at my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Oh, do, 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 do. Wondrous apparition provided by magician. Do, 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 looking at my back door. I'm flattered. I'm very flattered. For what's going on now? That's the cage. Forward troubles, Illinois, lock the front door, oh boy. Got all those happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Bother me tomorrow, today I buy no sorrow. Do, 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 looking at my back door. Do, 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 looking at my back door. Hope that was okay, JC. I still, my guitar string that broke when I was in Vermont, I just got the new strings and I haven't restrung it yet. Any requests I missed? Oh, I know. I like a good tease sometimes. Alright, this one is by Tom Kitt, who I have ethical problems with but still love his music. Isn't it crazy that we can hold those two ideas in our head at the same time? Made a list of everything that's gone on between you and me, and even an idiot like me could see. No matter how you add it up, when you read the bottom line, the fault was usually mine. The stupid things I've said and done, if I could change just even one, here, the thing I'd say would be, oh Lord, I'm so sorry. Well, my problems with Tom Kitt are nowhere near like my problems with J.K. Rowling. It's become my trading stock to always jump from rock to rock, chasing fantasies that don't come true. Thought I was happy just to coast, but it's me who needed you the most. Of course, that's something I could never own up to. I wanna look you in the face to say what Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things, Kaz, yeah. Oh, also, if anyone's still watching on Facebook, just so you know, this is just like my camera raw footage. So if you go to the Twitch address that's in the description, the microphone is hooked up to that, so it's much better sound. Because right now, I'm waiting for my new computer parts to arrive. All right. Ooh, we got some fish next. In the cool shade of the banana tree, on the rugged trail beyond the balcony, a child of the 20th century, a dried up Goliath and a weasel named Fee. Far away in another place, a fading beauty named Millie Grace, a gospel singer with pox on her face and a bamboo cane to help her keep the pace. Well, Fee was a Buddhist prodigy, long past the age of maturity, though he knew someday it would set him free, just like it did for Floyd, the chimpanzee. Whoa, Fee, try to live a life that's completely free. You're racing with the wind, you're flirting with death, so have a cup of coffee and catch your breath. Whoa, Fee, try to live a life that's completely free. You're racing with the wind, you're flirting with death, so have a cup of coffee and catch your breath. Well, Fee met Millie in a bar in Peru, where his heart was a jumping like a kangaroo. It was a kicking and a thumping like an old Dutch stew. It was a stomping and a clomping in those wooden shoes. But Floyd was jealous and alone. You see, he wanted Millie for his own. Oh, a desperate craving in his bones. Their love, he said, I will not condone. Monogamy problems. Then one day on a ship to Quebec, Floyd found Millie on a lover's trek. He picked up a bottle and broke off the neck, sliced through the air and Fee hit the deck. Oh, Fee, you're trying to live a life that's completely free. You wanna stay with Millie until you're dead, but you just got a bottle upside the head. Whoa, Fee, you're trying to live a life that's completely free. You wanna stay with Millie until you're dead, but you just got a bottle upside the head. Well, Millie turned, began to scream at Floyd. She said, oh, you think you're pretty mean. And though she was as slim as a small string bean, still she slammed him in the face with a nectarine. And then Floyd fell back over the edge of the ship until he hung from the rails by his fingertip. And then Millie said, Floyd, I'll make you lose your grip. Oh, with this tiny piece of paper I can make you slip. So Millie took the paper and did the deed, and then Floyd hit the water with astonishing speed as the shark circled in and began to feed. Well, Millie knew her weasel was finally free. Isn't your regular already on the list, Kez? Or am I thinking of something else? I thought your regular was a Sally McLennan, and that's for the accordion a little later on. Unless I'm... Oh no, do I not know what your regular is? Oh, the horny regular, of course. It's important to distinguish between our regular songs and our horny regular songs. Let's get some water and play that, though. Oh, Ariel, if you are still watching, this is a song I think you should also try and learn. Like, maybe transpose it up a third or a fourth. Halloween American? Yeah, sure thing, Trash. I want to try it on this voice now. See how that sounds. If we hate the sound, feel free to ask me to change it mid-song. I can handle that. All right. This sign is not doing what I want it to. Maybe that'll be a little better. All right. In a Halloween of 97, I went as American. The blood of most of South America had my fingers soaking wet. I nearly dropped the bombs I planted in hotels in Cuba then.
But Boris Yeltsin licked me clean, and I wiped off on-cut safety net. I went as American, and every white man ponied up. People screamed and ran again, so I spat into a poor man's cup. I went as American to show the other what to fear. I actually don't like that sound after all. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. In Halloween 2001, I went as American. Almost everyone I met supported me post-injury. I saw strangers of all nations scarred with more severe abrasions offer piles of candy and extend a hand to me. I went as American and I bled those friendships dry. I killed some kids for sharing, then I practiced how to tell a lie. I went as American to show the other what to fear. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. Oh, thank you. In Halloween 2006, I went as American. I raped a nation 'cause its despot gave me too much oil. I killed the kids for standing near the parents I was killing then. Denied the oil existed while I spilled it in the sea and soil. I went as American and half the planet hated me, but it was half I'd never noticed. They ain't wide enough to see. I went as American to show the other what to fear. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. In Halloween 2012, I went as American. I didn't actually go out, I flew the drone from home. I just apologized and I wasn't going there again. I'm trying to repair my house and rent a race a palindrome. I went as American, I murdered out of town and clean. Friends I'd lost for decades were okay with what I mean. I went as American to show the other what to fear. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. So let's give Shrekky a shout out. Welcome, Shrekky. You know, I think this Halloween I might go as American. A burning cross upon my back, a noose around my neck. I'll help the cops kill children. I'll redefine refugees as rapists and thugs. I'll deny which lives matter and sell everyone bad drugs. So I go as American, and when I set foot on the street, the only folks who've stuck with it have not a single trick or treat. I go as American to show the other what to fear. Hey, Starkraven. I think they're... Oh, I don't like that. I think they're getting the message. There's almost no one left out here. All right. What was next? Oh, and of course, to follow that up is a song that doesn't contradict it at all. One sec. I realized I haven't put on the things I want to put on. Also, the chat box, I'm going to make it a little bigger because I'm having trouble reading the chat right now. Let's see. Let's even go a little bigger than that. Yes. Oh, bone picking. Let's pick some bones. And all the euphemisms that entails. What's up? Yes, and I would tell you if it's trash.
I'm easily swayed by most voices, just so you know. I don't actually have a really high standard or metric for what I think is beautiful singing, so maybe I'm just shallow that way.
Trees of green, red roses too. Well, Stark, this should bring the blood pressure down for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed days, the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful
Ouh, la vie en rose. Une autre chanson pour toi? Pour vous, désolé. Et pour vous, la chanson, je chante La vie en rose à Edith Piaf. Est-ce que vous comprenez? Je parle un petit peu de français, Stark. Mon français est le français de Québec, le français de Gabon et le français des écoles américaines. Mon français est merde. Ma française. Ah! There we go. Ma grammatique française est merde. c'est pas correct. Mais non, chantez, oui.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, le me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Oups. Il est entré dans mon cou, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Oh, Trekkie, you mean that thing I learned for playing on your stream? Let me see if I still have that floating around. I bet I do. I bet I do. La Marseillaise. So those of you who don't know, Trekkie did a really cool... I did it on your Bastille Day stream. For your Bastille Day stream, I went in and talked a little bit of history on La Marseillaise, and I did the commune version of Marseillaise. Yeah, that was a good one. I would... Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna do this right now today. I would need to do a bit more research, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a good one. And it translates literally to their version of the chorus is Marchons, marchons, sans souverain, la peuple aurait du pain, which means march on, no kings ahead, the people will have bread. We demand bread! Are there any other requests floating around I'm missing? Because otherwise I'm going to go on to... This song is by George Ellsworth Tachi, a brilliant musician currently from Shirley, Massachusetts, who also runs a very, very chill restaurant there, and is a wonderful folk musician with full hits. This is a solo, though. Someone's always giving me a reason why they have to do the things they have to do to keep their dignity. Someone else is wailing out a convoluted tale about a guy up in the sky who tells him what should be. Someone gets a knife, takes another man's life, then the other person's wife will get a bomb, you see. Everybody's sure they gotta even up the score before this crazy world can be the way it ought to be. But I'm in love with somebody, and I like red wine in the rain.
tricky. Someone's always singing in a television world where all the ordinary people have such perfect teeth. Someone else is reading all the news that's fit to print, but I don't ever see reporters down on my street. Nobody is pointing out that 30,000 people die of hunger every day. It's not sexy. Someone ought to tell them, but it's not an easy sell, and all the advertisers may get testy. But I'm in love with somebody, and I like hard cider in the rain, yes, and cold white waterfalls out in the country where nobody goes. You can take off your clothes. One day I may go, waiting in the corner for the world to come to order to begin my life. No, 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 standing by the window watching dreams go by, I realize there's no time left but louder dang 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 diggy diggy dong ding ding bo bom bom dim da diggy da diggy diggy bom diggy dong ding ding bom bom ah la 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 Someone's scared of talking because the government is watching, and the people that they're watching now are you and me. Someone else is claiming, oh, you really shouldn't blame them, they're just trying to avoid a big catastrophe. But nobody knows where they're gonna go or what they're gonna say or who's interpreting it anyway. Someone else is searching for the unofficial version in the mountains of unfathomable paperweight. But I'm in love with somebody, and I like red wine in the rain, yes, and cold white waterfalls out in the country where nobody goes. You can take off your clothes. One day I may, one day I may, one day I may go down, 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 down. Oh, thank you, Stark. I'll play some fairy tale for you soon. Play some fairy tale about the boards. Ah, ooh, la 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 la. I believe the one that was requested next was. We're told that after the war the Nazis vanished without a trace, but battalions of fascists still dream of a master race. The history books all tell of their defeat in 45, yet they all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. They say the prisoner at Spandau was a symbol of defeat, while Hess remained imprisoned and the fascists they were beat. So the promise of their Aryan world could never materialize. Then why did they all come out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died? The planet is filled with maggots, the maggots are getting fat. They're making a tasty meal of all the bosses and bureaucrats. They're coming into the boardrooms and they're fat and full of pride, and they all came out of the woodwork on the day the Nazi died. They became police and senators with dog whistle and hate. They send out calls for genocide and pretend it's a debate. There's new ones on the internet with hate to capitalize. They just keep coming out of the woodwork and they're barely in disguise. So if you meet with these historians, I'll tell you what you say. You tell them that the Nazis never really went away. No, they're out there shooting synagogues up and peddling racist lies. And we'll never rest again until every Nazi I'm a little rusty on Fairy Tale, but I should be able to pull it off. And I'm singing both parts for the record. But I've got the sheet in here, absolutely, so I'm going to do it. And you can't stop me, Bezos! Oh, what was it that the H. Palmer guy does? Just try and stop me, Brussels! I'd do it, but Discord doesn't work. Alright, here we go. Yeah, soon I'll be able to have some guests on, and I'm looking into apps for so I can start doing like actual duets and collaboratives on the stream. Oh, it's... It was great. Hang on. It was Christmas Eve, babe. In the drunk tank, an old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. God, I'm a lucky one. Came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling it's years for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true. They got cars, big as bars, they've got rivers of gold, but the windows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome, you were pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more. Sinatra was singing, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the corner and danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk, lying there almost dead on that dripping up bed. You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy braggart. Happy Christmas, your ass, I pray God it's our last. Happy Christmas, your arse, I pray God it's our last. The boys of the NYPD choir are singing Galway Bay, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. I could have been someone, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you. I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I've built my dreams around you. The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Galway Bay, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay, and the bells were ringing out on August Day. Wow, I have not played that song in literally years. Oh, they've called me that here too, cuz believe me. Oh, yeah. I haven't literally not played that song in a year or two, I think. In 2 years. Wow. All right. We had, were there any other requests I'm forgetting? I don't think so. All right, then what's next? Oh, next is one by a Vermont homegirl. This is a song by Grace Potter, who's a wonderful musician. Again, like Tom Kidd, I have, some ethical problems about the way they're doing their career, but I don't think I get to dictate what is and isn't an ethical way to have a friggin' music career under capitalism. So, let's all love Grace Potter for a moment. Oh, hey, Gracie!
Sunrise, you came a knocking at my door. As long as it been now, you got the hint I wanted more. You woke me up at 2 a.m. You came in stomping on my floor. Baby, well, I forgot the score. Now there's no place that I'd rather be than here with you and me. 'Cause now I got you where I want you, kissing in a tree. So strong, I'm ready for the fast track again. I thought you might like to come along. How about it, baby? You see, 'cause there's no place that I'd rather be than here with you and me. 'Cause now I got you where I want you, kissing in a tree. Was this thing called you and me? We had ourselves a good time. Our love was almost sick and sweet.
wasn't a great rendition, but Gracie Potter, great musician. Alright, time for some Regina Spektor, I think. Which means I'm probably going to shotgun the rest of my water. I did, but I didn't bring any in with me this time. I think that actively drinking it has actually been making things a little harder for me. Like, actively drinking it while I sing is not as helpful as drinking it before. Yeah, it actually makes me feel a little drier if I'm, like, actively drinking it and singing, whereas if I'm actively drinking water and singing, that doesn't really happen. Rhapsody. That's it. Close enough. Next is...
You are my sweetest downfall. I loved you first, I loved you first. Beneath the sheets of paper lies my truth. I have to go, I have to go. Your hair was long when we first met. Samson went back to bed, not much hair left on his head. He ate a slice of Wonder Bread and went right back to bed. And the history books forgot about us, and the Bible didn't mention us. No, the Bible didn't mention us, not even once. You are my sweetest downfall. I loved you first, I loved you first. Beneath the stars keep falling on our head. They just don't lie, they just don't lie. Your hair was long when we first met.
I need to burp.
Samson came to my bed, told me that my hair was red. He told me I was beautiful and came into my bed. Well, I cut his hair myself one night, and I buried those scissors in the yellow light. And he told me that I'd done alright, and he kissed me till the morning light, the morning light. And he kissed me till the morning light. Samson went back to bed, not much hair left on his head. He ate a slice of Wonder Bread and went right back to bed. We couldn't bring the columns down, no, we couldn't destroy a single one. And the history books forgot about us, and the Bible didn't mention us, not even once. You are my sweetest downfall. I loved you first.
And to keep in the same tradition of mellow songs... Yeah, and actually, Kez, an intermission, like on Saturdays, I don't think I'll do that just because I play 90 minutes or almost 2 hours, and then I go straight to an RPG, so I feel like I want to get all the songs in on a Saturday, and it's much more chill. I'm not pushing my voice super hard the way I am other days. But yeah, I should probably start doing intermissions on my other streams.
Same bed, but it feels on the radio, but it don't sound the same. My friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. Breaks my heart every time I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have brought you flowers and held your hand. Should have given all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to everybody, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Well, now my baby's dancing, but they're dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, all my selfish ways caused a good, strong lover like you to walk out my life. And now I'll never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and that thought haunts me each time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have brought you flowers and held your hand. Should have given all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to everybody, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Well, now my baby's dancing, but they're dancing with another man. And though it hurts, I'll be the first to admit that I was wrong. And oh no, I know that probably it's too late to try to apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he buys you flowers, hope he holds your hand, gives you all his hours when he has a chance. Takes you to every party, 'cause I remember how you loved to dance. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man.
All right.
Well, it started in a world of kings and slaves, a world of revolutions and unmarked graves, where the power needs to hold on to what it's got, no matter how many of the poor get shot. So the kings played soldiers for the day-to-day, to punish anybody taking wealth away. And if you asked anybody why those cops were around, you'd get the lie from the rich and the truth from the poor right before you get put in the ground. The truth that all cops are bad. They don't protect, they don't serve, they just enforce with a gun. All cops are bad. The only good cop isn't one. And soon there were places running without kings. They took the same money and did the same thing. Said the king was a market that needs free will, while they sold the few slaves that they didn't kill. Said people weren't people and fought that fight to say who could murder what and call it right. And if you asked why so many needed to die, they could pick cops to kill and torture your family till you stop waving a gun. Then they're serving a king called the status quo, to put you in the ground for helping those below. And if you ask why not, it's a life for life. They can shoot you in your bed or in your car on the street and say you're running away from their army and you might have a knife. All cops are bad. They don't protect, they don't serve, they just enforce with a gun. All cops are bad. The only good cop is the one. All cops are bad. They don't protect, they don't serve, they just enforce with a gun. All cops are bad. The only good cop isn't one. This is gonna be on the EP for sure. All right. I believe it is time to switch. Unless there are more requests for piano first, it is time to switch to accordion. Which means a camera adjustment is necessary. Oh, thank you, Trekkie. Oh, the MAGA song. Yeah, do whatever you want with it. So that, I'm interested to see if Disney tries to come after me in any way on that, because I believe they have asserted copyright to the song itself. But the thing about that song that's weird is it's not really original to anyone. Spike Jonze and his City Slickers did a version that was written by Oliver Cromwell. Oh, shoot, this camera's not going to stay up. Shit. It's drooping. All right, let it droop and do this. There we go. All right, and Oliver Cromwell wrote the version that exists in the film right now, and it's adapted from a combination of Horst Wessel, which was the Nazi anthem, basically, and Horst Wessel itself is an appropriation of a bunch of like Viennese folk music and German battle melodies. So the idea that it has a copyright is kind of complex, but everyone go for it. Wrong Cromwell, but yep. All right, well, what's fast? On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet Cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. There were 2 million bricks, all the best royal bricks. We had 2 million barrels of corn. We had 4 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 5 million barrels of bone. We had 6 million hogs. We had 7 million dogs. We had 8 million barrels of porter. We had 10 million bales of old nanny goats' tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was Hurley McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from the Delawares. There's Jimmy McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and the man from West Fane called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And a man named McCann from the banks of the land was the skipper of the Irish Rover. For a sailor, there's always a brother of life. Gets so lonesome by night and by day that he longs for the shore and the charming young whore who would melt all his troubles away. And the boys get some route for them budgie and them stout, and the man there would turn right over, and the man was there, and he took up his sword and he sailed in the Irish Rover. I forgot so many words. There was Jimmy McGill, who we had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost her way in the fog. Then that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock! The bulkhead was turned right over, turned it 9 times around. Then the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Oh man, I ruined that. Apologies in advance to our Irish audience members, because there's gonna be another one. Jimmy played harmonica in the pub where I was born. He played it from the night time till the face so early morn. He soothed the souls of psychos and the men who had the horn, and they all left very happy in the morning. But Jimmy didn't like his place in this world of ours. The strong man's eyes put weak men's backs, and he had too many powers. But soon to see them leaving, all the people they were grieving, and he took the road for God knows in the morning. He lacked him to the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train, and we sang him a song of the times long gone, though we knew that we'd be seeing him again. I'm sad to say I must be on my way, so buy me beer and whiskey, 'cause I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McMahon. Well, the years had done, the time had passed, I grew to be a man. I learned to love the virtues of sweet Sally McMahon. I took the Jews, I drank the beers, I crawled back home at dawn, and then I ended up a barman in the morning. I took the night to bother, I watered whiskey down. I spoke of whores and horses to the men who drank the brown. I heard them say that Jimmy's making money far away, and some people left for heaven without warning. We walked him to the station in the rain, then we kissed him as we put him on the train. Then we sang them a song of the times long gone, though we knew that we'd be seeing them again. Well, I'm sad to say I must be on my way, so buy me beer and whiskey, 'cause I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McMahon. Now when Jimmy came back home, he was surprised that they were gone. He asked me all the details of the train that they went on. Some people there afraid to croak, but Jimmy drank until he choked and took the road for heaven in the morning. We walked him to the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train. Then we sang him a song of the times long gone, though we knew that we'd be seeing him again. I'm sad to say I must be on my way, so buy me beer and whiskey, 'cause I'm going far away. I'd like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McMahon. Oh God, that was terrible. Whew. And my arm, I have not been keeping up. Yep. Sorry, I just killed Irish culture single-handedly. I didn't even need any help from the English.
Okay, the thing is gone. I've got the special in the bottom corner. I don't need it floating around. Alright. Now a more tame accordion piece. There is power in a factory, there's power in the land, power in the hands of the workers. But it all amounts to nothing if together we don't stand. There is power in our union. See the lessons of the past were all learned with workers' blood. What? The lessons of the past have all been learned in workers' blood. What? Ah! The mud. War has always been the boss's way, sir. The union forever defending our rights. Down with the black leg, or workers unite. Put a comfort to the widow, bring a light to the child. There is power in our union. Oh, I long for the morning that they realize brutality and unjust laws cannot defeat us. Oh, but who'll defend the workers who cannot organize when the bosses send their lackeys out to cheat us? 'Cause money speaks for money, the devil for his own. Who comes to speak for the skin and the bone? What a comfort to the widow, bring a light to the child. There is power in our union, the union forever defending our rights. Down with the black leg, our workers unite. Move with our brothers and our sisters in many far-off lands. There is power in our union. There is power in our union. Whew. Alright, since I'm getting pretty exhausted of this accordion, I'm gonna play one more and then switch to the uke. Tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've pulled, I've yelled in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, no, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, although more fucks I've tried to get. But I'm over my fuck budget, and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, and yet I've very rarely won. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've screamed, I've squealed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, oh no, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've up and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, no, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energies for minimal recompense. The complete lack of acknowledgement has now begun to
long stay. I've no more fucks to give, oh no, my fucks have gone insane. Oh, they're coming back, no, never mind, they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give, oh no, my fucks have all dissolved. I planned many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give, oh no, my fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give. It was good until the ending. Ooh. Oh, that's brutal. That really works the arms. Dang. All right, so we're actually getting close to the end of the stream. I am lucky. Otherwise, I would be incurring the wrath of the Irish. Not to be confused with the luck of the Irish. Why did I leave the left? I murdered Irish and Jewish culture, and I have no more fucks to give. Listen close to this crooked mouth, for my story I will tell. Oh, I lived in Mexico by the name of Wenceslao Moguelo. I left my home in Santiago, the heart of the city of Merida. Served with my brothers and sisters, all for the army of Pancho Villa. Stand me straight against the nearest wall. Line up your bravest soldiers, oh. On good shots, I'll take them all. They call me El Fusilado. The federales captured me, bound up my arms with a wire. The officer came, he said, take your aim and steady your guns and fire. Bullet holes all across my chest, ripped up my shirt and my body, oh. Heart went on, cause my life beat on to the rhythm of life inside me, oh. Stand me straight against the nearest wall. Line up your bravest soldiers, oh. 10 good shots, I'll take them all. They call me El Fusilado. Officer came to my lying den, one last shot to the head, oh. Put it there, they walked away and left me there for dead, oh. All went quiet, so I crawled away. I wasn't giving up to the glory. 10 good shots, I took them all and lived to tell my story. Stand me straight against the nearest wall. Line up your bravest soldiers, oh. 10 good shots, I'll take them all. They call me El Fusilado. Stand me straight against the nearest wall. Line up your bravest soldiers, oh. 10 good shots, I'll take them all. They call me El Fusilado. They call me El Fusilado. They call me El Fusilado. szülnek, ez az, amit nem tudnak elvenni tőle. Mindenkiben ott van az a szikrád, nem tudod, hogy mennyire ritka. Ha azt látom, hogy te vagy, aki vezet, nem érzem azt, hogy fogják a kezed. Látom rajtad üveget, nem érted, szúrja élet, meg azt tudom, hogy bajban én majd fogom a kezed. Segítek, mint egy gottól lehet, szűn leszek majd mindenki helyett. Ne írd azt, hogy máshol lehet, lehetnek majd mindenki helyett. Utat tör magának a lélek, szerintem most máshol a lényeg. Ragaszkodjon még tovább, tényleg fel lesz, mondjuk idegleg. Egyszer te is túlteszed magad, minden csak tapasztalat marad. De végül úkisz, elfutsz, ha jobban szeretlek, mint a bármikor fogsz és a bajban én majd fogom a kezed, segítek, mint egy gottól lehet, szűn leszek majd mindenki helyett. Ne írd azt, hogy máshol lehet, lehetnek majd mindenki helyett. Whoa, 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 fogom a kezed, segítek, mint egy gottól a lehet, szűn leszek majd mindenki helyett. Ne írd azt, hogy máshol lehetnek majd mindenki helyett. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a reminder that things other than contemporary fascism still come out of Hungary. That's a Hungarian punk song by Too Far. And it's actually a very nice song. I haven't done a translation yet. I want to do it in collaboration with the band. And it's a song that's roughly about we could be for everyone. It's a song praising, we should all care about each other. We should be collectively nice.
Right, what do you mean American ain't a language? You mean you think you can understand my American if you came to Vermont? You think you could understand Vermont American? Because if I think you came to Vermont, I don't know how well you'd understand Vermont American. Right? Right?
Well, hang on, I'm doing a Swedish one next, actually. So I'm doing a Swedish song, Trouble with an Orgy, and then I probably gotta go. It's not... Alright. Well, no, the intense Vermont accent would be...
Right, well, the problem is, if you got a car going in the bank now, then you got to pull the car back out, because if you pull the car out front, you're going to scare all them heifers. And the problem with them heifers, they get agitated, they don't milk out each tet. You see, the heifer got a 3-tether. I got a 3-tether heifer in the barn, going to get scared of your car.
Jag hade en bizarr och märklig dröm. Det började med att någon hade varit dum. Sprang hem till min familj för att få tröst. De sa till mig med lugn och sansad röst: men du, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös och illa omtyckt för den du är. Ditt jävla Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Det är väl inget mer med det, ditt jävla svin. Kill skolkuratorn och köttestöd. De andra ville se mig död. Hon tog min hand i sin och sa: vad det var värst, vad det var synd om dig idag. Och som om inte jag skulle vara nöjd kom en flock elefanter ut från en Volvo 240. De anslöt sig till skolkuratorns lag och sa: ja, det var värst, vad det var synd om dig idag. Glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös och illa omtyckt för den du är, ditt jävla svin. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Det är väl inget mer med det. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Att du är värdelös, värdelös och illa omtyckt för den du är, ditt jävla svin. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Det är väl inget mer med det, ditt jävla svin. Never forget that you are worthless, worthless. You have no value to the world, you fucking pig. Never forget that you are worthless, worthless. You have no value to the world, you fucking pig.
That's a very rough translation of the chorus. It's probably wrong. It's based on a Google Translate. Alright, time for the orgy song, and then we'll solidarity our way out, probably into La Zeta Folk again, because they're so wonderful. Alright. I went to my trouble with an orgy. My first orgy. Trouble. Nah, this key. I went to my first orgy, they said I'd have a ball. A pile of naked bodies lay as high as I was tall. They told me just squeeze in there and don't be shy one bit. So I pushed and shoved and some parts slapped, but most just wouldn't fit. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. Shoot, what the hell? Why did these lyrics go away? My computer is bad. Ah, shit. I went to my... I'm sorry, I'm not completely memorized yet. Here we go. The trouble with an orgy when my computer's fine is that I'm watching through the screen and don't know what bits there are mine. The greeters at the orgy all stripped me down quite bare, so I boldly showed them all my pride, a tool for them to share. 2 inches more, I proudly said, and I would be a king. 2 inches less, the greeters said, no one could see a thing. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. Confusion at the orgy, it's kind of hard to see.
I reached around and squeezed a bit and heard a shout of glee. I then explored some further and felt something quite thick. Well, straight or gay, whatever way, it sure felt like good dick. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled, it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. A priest outside the orgy, he yelled, "This is a sin! How dare you host an orgy and not let the clergy in?" We gladly let him in the house. He joined right in the session, then spent most of his next 2 weeks bragging in confession. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled, it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. Yes, Goomers for Jesus, go! A big dog at the orgy I thought was someone's pet turned out to be a furry who came with the local vet. They said her name was Binky and the things she did were vile, but some got bored because she only liked it doggy style. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled, it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. In came the village teacher, a lovely lass named Bung. I asked why they'd invited her, they said, "The lady's hung." I didn't understand, and they all said, "Bung, do the trick." So she whipped it out, she dipped her chin, and gave herself a lick. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled, it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. Then some man at the orgy shouted, "Are you she or he?" They answered in the bastard's face with a jet of pee. We threw him out buck naked, without a sir or miss. No hang-ups at our orgies, not with gender, not with piss. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled, it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. At last I left the orgy, though slower than I'd come. My body hurt all over, and I had to clear me bum. 'Cause in the dark it's hard to see, and we just had to trust that we know each other's boundaries when nuts are fit to bust. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled, it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. Together, the trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled, it's hard to tell what's theirs or yours or mine. So yeah, the big changes were that the original version was very binary and very gendered. So I changed it from what's his or hers or mine to what's yours or theirs or mine, and I changed and the Lady Dick verse actually. Sorry, I just pictured the Lady Dick verse was originally just about a guy who was the executioner. So I just swapped it for the lady who was the village teacher, and I thought that made it better. And the furry verse was originally a bestiality verse, and I figured I should change that to a furry verse. Alright, let me see if Lausitzer Folk is on right now. One sec. Oh, thanks. Alright, Stream Manager. I just want to see which raid channels are open, because on this day of the week, I try to only raid into music if I can. Oh, they're not open. Oh, none of my music people are going. Oh. Then you know what? In that case, we will be raiding into the Kali Kami. Did I spell that wrong? Did I spell Kali Kami wrong? No, I spelled it right. All right. Yep, see you soon. When the union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run, there can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. But I'm almost late for roleplay, so I gotta speed this one up. The union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Is there aught we hold in common with the greedy parasite who would smash the underclass man, was crush us with their might? Is there anything left to us but to organize and fight, for the union makes us strong? Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. It is we who flood the prairies, built the cities where they trade, with the knives that took the worships, hundred miles of railroad laid. Now we stand our castings arming amidst the wonders others made, and the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. All the world is owned by idle drones, it's ours and ours alone. We have built the white foundations, laid it fine, which by stone. It is ours not to live in, but the master and to own, and the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. They've taken untold billions that they never toiled to earn, but without our brain and muscle, not a single wheel can turn till automation. We can break their haughty power, grain our fear when we learn that the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. In our hands is passed a power greater than their hoarded gold, greater than the might of armies magnified 1,000-fold. We can bring to birth a new world from the ashes of the old, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, because trans men are men, trans women are women, non-binary people are valid, Black Lives Matter, land back, decolonize this fucker, solidarity forever, and the union makes us strong.